let's queer up politics. Libs of TikTok go wild after California mayor spanked by drag queen at fundraiser.
Hey, 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 hey. Macho, macho, macho man, yeah. I got to be a macho. I got to be a macho, macho man, yeah. I got to be.
A California mayor has landed in hot water after going viral for getting spanked by a drag queen at a Democratic fundraiser, sparking a war of words over whether or not it was in front of kids. Burbank Mayor Constantine Anthony was filmed bending over a table and laughing while being struck with a paddle wielded by the drag performer Foxy Roxy Wood at the Santa Clarita Valley Democrats drag queen bingo event. The footage has been viewed more than 7.6 million times as of Tuesday after being tweeted by Libs of TikTok, which claimed that the mayor received a spanking from a drag queen in front of children. Anthony, a newlywed dad whose online bio starts with his pronouns and the fact that he is autistic, quickly hit back, sparking a war of words with the popular social media page. Anthony responded to the Libs of TikTok tweet, saying there weren't any children at the private 21 and over event and asking them if they care to explain the lie. Undaunted by Anthony's denial, Libs of TikTok produced a photo that it claimed depicted a child who joined the drag queen event. But the mayor insisted that the youngster in question was from a completely different event 11 hours earlier. Anthony was an improv comedian and actor for 20 years before going into politics. Anthony, they're just pulling straws. They're just trying to find any little thing and making it a big thing. Everybody here at the table remembers when AOC was at Palace, right? And there was kids everywhere. It was a birthday party for 7-year-olds at Palace. It was not, they make these things into a much bigger thing. Like the gentleman said, like the mayor said, it was a 21 and over event. Why would there be a kid there? There isn't, and the guy's kind of cute too.
Yeah, the guy's kind of cute. And it's a fun, harmless event. The video goes with it. It doesn't it's not like it looks like a nightclub. I mean, it looks like it's a gathering and people are having some fun. It doesn't look like there's a political message or anything else attached to it. I don't see anything in this.
It looked like drag bingo.
It looked like drag bingo. Not even good drag bingo.
I don't know about that. It didn't look like drag bingo. No, it looked fun.
Okay.
It didn't look like there were children there, and I'm glad that they were
They had
able
fluorescent
to
lighting.
debunk. Yeah, it didn't look like a
Which
party.
means it wasn't a gay event at all.
Yeah, I felt very harmless. There is something sexual to it, like some hot kind of aspect that I got from it. But I'm glad that they were able to throw it in their face.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you look
It's the
up,
way he holds the table too. I was like, he's done this before.
yeah. but you look up the road up the street to Folsom Street Fair, and this is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing, and this is probably the Libs of TikTok probably support corporal punishment in schools. So they're complete hypocrites that to come out here and say, no, you can't show this. Children might see it when they're lining up to hit kids in school for bad behavior. Mm-hmm. So it's hypocrisy at its absolute finest.
Who appointed Libs of TikTok the arbitrators of becoming Judgy McJudgies? They
Does that come with fries?
It comes with fries. They're an organization that is so marginalized after the Donald Trump 20 election. They're a mouthpiece for radical messaging aimed at the LGBTQ community. The log cabin Republicans, in terms of it talking about the political kind of nature of their representation of conservatism, is far more valuable. Whether you agree or disagree with the log cabin Republicans, at least they focus on, from their standpoint, a more factual political argument base. Libs of TikTok stumbled into pure gossip, smear, innuendo, which is what this video is. I'm surprised, honestly, that y'all are a little steamy over the video, because at the end of the day, this mayor, Constantine Anthony, is playing along at a fundraising event, in using the paddle on him. It's silly. And if that could be a fraternity party, and no one would even think twice.
And he had his clothes on. It wasn't like he had to take his clothes off for the spanking or anything. I could see the drag queen saying, "All right, if somebody has $200 to donate today, we'll spank the mayor." Ha ha ha! And then they
Was it even an LGBT event?
and
Was it?
right?
Yes.
Well, it was
Yes,
drag. It was drag
It was an
bingo.
LGBT?
It was drag bingo,
Okay.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
drag bingo.
because
That doesn't
of
mean-
Roxy Wood, and you looked great, by the way. And one other issue that is at play here, I think. Being a news organization, we would, if Libs was here, and that one really uber radical at Libs was here, the question would be, can you please produce for me the proof that this child was at this event? Because the mayor has called them out and said, this picture that you're using, you are intentionally misrepresenting to try to sell your story.
Yep.
And that in many, I compare and contrast even to the log cabin Republicans. This is how they do it. This is the low that they go. This is the Moms for Liberty page of, we're going to even lie to prove our point. And the mayor of Burbank has called you out on it. Now prove it. And by the way, Constantine Anthony, gosh, first off, he has no problem. He's not worried about this at all. He's in Burbank. So you understand? There's no issue here at all. But even if there was, congratulations for you to stand up, have a drag queen with you, be able to embrace the LGBTQ community in Burbank, which is a natural anyway. But it's great representation for you as mayor of that city of Burbank, and also for our community. And Libs for tick off.
Libs for tick off.
Well, they're
right.
ticked off, yeah.
I know this mayor is going, there's a lot of BS going on here.
I have a question. If the Libs for TikTok did not come up with evidence to prove that there were children there, would you have paddled him right here on the stage?
He is cute. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ plus community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.